Good to see you. This is SoCal Bob, and I hope you'll watch to the end. I will try to be very concise. Do you have children? Do you have disciples? Do you have people that you work with, people you're trying to help be better? I taught school for years and years and years, and there was always a sense that you want to see growth, you want to see development, you want to see progress. If we put up barriers and brick walls and K-rail and bunkers in the understanding that, well, they're not going to change. You can forget it. Stop sign. No change is ever going to happen. You just don't have it. You don't have what it takes. So we're going to make sure that we have you in this crypt and you ain't getting out, baby. How is that encouraging? That's very discouraging, because if we act like that, if we do that, it's discouraging, because then the person that we're seeking to bless, seeking to help, seeking to teach, seeking to train, it's hopeless. I'm never gonna be able to show my wings. I'm never gonna be able to show my run. I'm never going to be able to show them how I can swim. I'm never going to be able to jump, because I'm in this crypt of tightness, so that I won't make any mistakes, because I made a couple mistakes, because I made a lot of mistakes maybe, but I'm in this crypt now. I'm in this little concrete box. There's a big thing now about freedom. Oh, it's freedom. And that's the whole big thing. You know, and it's not a new idea, but I think that God allows us freedom to grow. And I mentioned this to someone that I love and care about. I said, if we're going to have boundaries, it's probably better to have paper dividers. Maybe not even cardboard. Just have little paper, like the Japanese. The Japanese have little paper, beautiful paper dividers, and then we can use those as boundaries. And I don't know about your child, but my children, I didn't really worry too much about them. Like, I wasn't like, you've seen those kids that they have the leash, you know, and come here, kid, and the kid's strained against the leash, and you're pulling on the leash, and I never did that. They come. You know, not because I was beating the junk out of them either. Just, I had authority with my children, and I never chased them. And I always expected that they would do the right thing. And my son Robert's in Montana, my daughter Amy Grace, she's in New York City, and we have been successful in raising children. I think our children have done really, really well. My oldest works for Kaiser, and my youngest is going to first grade, so I've got quite a range there. But I think in relationships too, if you have a relationship with a man or a woman, with a friend, a best friend, and you trap them, and you've got them all locked in like a bunker under the concrete, and they're not going to get out. They're not going to make any mistakes. I'm not going to take a chance. Well, that may be good for you. You feel better as a leader, as a parent, as a teacher. I feel better. I have them on a leash. I've got them in a concrete bunker. I got them knocked down to where they ain't gonna go nowhere, for no how, no way. That might make you feel terrific, but how does it make the student, the apprentice, the friend, the sister, the brother, how does that make them feel when they're in a concrete bunker and you have given up all hope? That's the bad thing, is that when you put up a bunker, you're saying there's no hope. No, there's no hope. You are who you are, and that's it. You're damned to be the loser that you are. Who would say that to someone? We don't say those words because that would be so mean and so nasty and so evil. But when we put up rules that are permanent, They're never going to change. This is the way it is. That's the way you are. There's no hope. There's no path to repentance. See, God doesn't do that. God always gives us a path to redemption. God gives us a way to grow. It's called sanctification. We become more and more like Christ as we grow. I've known the Lord for 53 years, and I know a lot. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect, and God help me if I ever think I am, because I'm a dirty, rotten skunk. I'm a bad sinner. But I do want to say this, that I love you, and I want you to be better with people than I've been. I want you to be better with people than my teachers have been. I want you to be better with people than my parents were. I want you to be the best of the best of the best. So as much as we can, let's love each other. Let's think about each other. Let's try to encourage each other along the way. And let's allow for growth. Amen? Amen.